Can you tell me why you're picking up rubbish today?
I've been asking myself that for the last 3 days.
And what's the answer?
I don't know yet. No, it's a good thing to do environmentally. Somebody's got to pick it up. It's not going to go away by itself.
It's a way of making a difference in the world, isn't
I
it?
guess that's why, yeah.
For me personally, this is about my personal choice. In 1999, I live in a little community, little Māori community on the west coast of the North Island on the Hokianga Harbour. And our community got devastated. 1999 we had one of the first recorded isolated rain clouds coming, and we got meters of water in an afternoon, in an hour. What we got in 1 hour's rain, it was the equivalent of 12 months rain for our region. So we had this thunder, we had this water bomb, or they now call it, and it devastated our community. And the thing for us was the whole of New Zealand rebuilt our community, our lives, our school. They donated so generously that we could not express our appreciation and our thanks to the whole of New Zealand. And ever since 1999, when things like this happened, we have donated as a community, we have prayed as a community, and hence we are here in body to pay back or pay it forward. And that's why our children and our community, with the help of our Doc Kaitaia, that's why we're here. Because today it's rubbish, it's the next big disaster. Whānau, it's coming near you. It's your turn is coming. You know, today it's this little community and this beautiful country of ours is Parika, and this is how we pay it forward in the village that we live in, Hungary. So that's my story.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sandy and I'm here because I think this has been the most disgusting mess for anybody ever to have to clean up, and I also think that it should be up to the local authorities to put their hands up, and I doubt that there are very many of those people who are joining in. There's lots of locals, yes, but I don't know that there's the hierarchy that have possibly put their hands up. I don't know.
They're a bunch of hillbillies, aren't they?
No. Oh, we don't know what they did in the beginning. We talked to a man last night in the pub, and he said that there were 10 of them started, and how long did he work for, Jan? 3. It was up for ages. 10 of them came out every day and cleaned up and made I think they got 75 of those wool packs, and so they've made a difference. But I mean, just when the water comes through, it's going to be just as bad. Maybe.
Well, it's quite sad to see all of this rubbish everywhere, and you think about it, all the fishes that are eating it and stuff, and then that goes onto our tables and then we're eating them. So yeah, that's why I'm picking up rubbish, and I came with my nan down here to help clean up.
Are you having a good time?
Yep.
Cool.
Wonderful people.
There's lots of nice people, and the food's good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm picking up rubbish because I don't want rubbish to be here, and it's a great thing to get behind, so I can enjoy this beautiful piece of paradise.
And it's sunny today.
It's beautiful, it's summer.
Great. Anybody else saying anything?
I just want to give something back to the country that's given me so much, so
Cool.
do my bit.
Yeah, I'm just here, saw it on the news, waiting for residency. Decided to come out, volunteer. So yeah, just doing that, helping the country before I become a resident.
Cool. And why are you here, Remy? You're a celebrity.
1 minute.
Oh, the pressure's on.
Well, I guess I'm here just because I want to be.
Cool.
But mainly doing it for the animals, I guess. Yeah.
I'd say I'm here because it's for one it's an experience that is very perspective gaining in terms of the reality of what us humans are doing to the world, and also trying to do my part to help fix this problem. That's why I'm here.
Cool, that's one way of putting it. Any other ideas there?
Yeah, I'm local to the West Coast. I thought, it'd be good to give back a bit.
Feed the
now that I don't live here.
sandflies.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're
Yeah.
silent.
Yeah, I guess I just love being part of a change, and also being one of the people that can bring, this place back to how it originally was. And I think that's important, and we all need to play our part. So here I am.
But I feel guilty. I live in Fox Glacier, and all these lovely people who come from all around the country to pick up our rubbish, so we better get out here and do it ourselves.
Yes. Same sort of thing.
You're a local.
Yeah, locals guys that take responsibility, whereas there's all these other tourists doing it. But
Many of your friends interested in coming and giving a hand?
probably what they'll do it if they got encouraged to. But
Right.
Quite a few were doing it earlier on in the piece, when we were cleaning the beaches up.
There's kind of
Been going on
so
for,
much you can do in there.
Been going on for 3.5, 4 months now.
Well, it's kind of my job as a dairy farmer to take care of rivers. So, and it's not just a river just outside on our farm. It's the river, any river in New Zealand that is kind of important to me, or any environment. So it's kind of for interest that I'm here, and it's a great bunch of people with the same idea and the same goal.
And there've also been quite a lot of dairy farmers out here.
Yes.
Some from as far as South Waikato.
Exactly. And so I'm from over Methven Way, and now happy to be here and to keep pulling.
Can you tell me why you here?
Do some good work, help out the environment, meet some good people, try and do what I can to do my part.
Yeah, I think it's really important for us to be helping to clean up the environment. This rubbish, even though it's not ours, it's created all around New Zealand by us. We all create this kind of rubbish, and to grow the awareness that we actually have to be out here hands-on, helping clean up these messes, and how can we look to the future that we don't create this kind of mess again, because that's the really important thing, is going back and educating people about how can we stop having so much rubbish. There's plastic, I've seen plastic bags, I've seen bread bags, I've seen butter containers, I've seen plastic planters, beer tins. It's just plastic after plastic, polystyrene, and we need to stop, and we need to stop yesterday, not tomorrow. So how do we do that? How do we move forward as a society to support each other, to do this better in the future? So that's why I'm here.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm from Canada, and I have this little peeve whenever I go somewhere, you gotta leave it better than how you first came to it. So, especially being a guest here in New Zealand, and also being a person of the human race here on the earth, it seems important to me that clean up, even if it's one place. And if everyone did that, I feel like the world would be a little more cleaner and probably a little more responsible.
Just helping to protect the environment, and helping the fishes, making sure they don't swallow plastic that goes into the ocean.
Tatiana and I were I saw something in the newspaper in regards to what had happened here at Fox Glacier, sort of weeks ago, and then I saw something else, and I was just like, we need to come here and see this. It's important for her and her generation to see of what we're doing to our country and how we need to improve and stand forward and stand up and say, no, this isn't right. And I think sometimes to see it makes it, being more visual then makes it easier to understand and see what's happening, and to meet amazing people that we have. I think we've been very blessed, and to be in the most beautiful area and not realise that this is happening. So yeah. So what about you, T? What have you gained from this?
Well, I've gained that that rubbish doesn't actually just go away in like days. It takes like years and years and years, and that it since it's come out from the dump, it's starting to ruin our environment, and that we need to change, not the earth, and that and that since it's my generation, I need to see what's happening and what's I need to change. And
so it's been amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess obviously because I care about the environment, and I just knew instinctively from my office in Taupō that the people here would be some of the best people in society. I knew that basically you go and ask people to go and pick up rubbish for free, that was going to sort out the best people that we've got really are here at the forefront, and that's been proven. So I'm on day 8 for me.
And why are you here?
I guess I've got a lot of experience with working with volunteer groups and conservation, and the conservation estate, if you like, and people running community groups and volunteer groups. They were good enough to give me the opportunity to be able to change my career. So I went from engineering to biology, and that was really thanks to people of this sort of mentality that are prepared to get out there and do stuff for free. Most of those groups have been based around pest control, and restoring our native endemic species, and that's given me a whole life change. So this is an opportunity really for me to give something back to a group that's volunteer and like-minded in that way.
Reason number one is because all the males in the household have left, and I seem to have this bad habit that I can't shake of cleaning up after people. I can't stop.
One way of putting it?
Reason number 2? No, reason number 1 will do for now.
I'm Nikki, I'm from Prebbleton. I wanted to do my bit. I volunteer on a regular basis anyway. I volunteered in the UK and here in a whole different variety of capacities. And I feel very strongly about what's happened here, and I think this is just a wake-up call for people. The whole issue of plastic has got to be addressed across the world really. And if New Zealanders can do this and tourists can come here and help, then New Zealanders need to be able to do that as well. And we need to acknowledge this is a problem, and we've got to address it. And I want to do my bit. Even though I'm only across the Alps in Christchurch, I felt it was really important for me to be here with a great bunch of people doing a really good thing.
And they feed us the best mint slices in New Zealand.
They feed us the best mint slices and ginger slices.
I don't know, just putting in our bit of effort and time and helping clean up. Like, Earth gives us all of our food and energy and everything, and may as well look after it in return and pick up the rubbish that we create.
Yeah, New Zealand's a pretty beautiful place. We're pretty lucky to be able to come and visit it and walk here and paddle here.
Yeah, I mean, this is
pretty grateful
pretty
to have
sweet.
you.
Yeah, and we're so lucky, and then it's nice to have an opportunity to contribute to that and conserve it.
Have you rescued anybody, Mr. Landsar Man? You haven't had to rescue anybody yet? Okay.
Nope.
And why are you here? Would you care to tell us?
Why wouldn't you be? I mean,
Yes, exactly.
who would have thought picking up rubbish could be so much fun?
It's actually really fun.
Yep. So I'm here picking up rubbish because we got to respect our Mother Earth, and it's a bit of a disaster really what's happened here. So just poisoning the rivers and the forest, and so I've got to pick up after Granddad and do my part, you know. Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yep, there's no place I'd rather be at the moment. Yep, I'm doing this, you know. Devote my life to looking after this place.
Oh, because I've been keeping an eye on the weather and looking for a break when it was sunny to come to the west coast. But I knew there was the problem with the plastic, and I have this thing about plastic being scattered about. So, it kills several birds with the one stone. None of them, what was it, grey warblers.
Yes. Don't kill the grey warblers.
No, we won't kill the grey warblers.